This is the last video in my series on recovering from illness or injury. And what I'm doing in this video is I am riding the most difficult lines I've done thus far in 7.5 months. It's 7.5 months right about now. By the time I finish this video up, it should be right around 8 months from my back surgery that went horribly wrong. And on my previous videos, I've talked about some of the psychological challenges and different things that have helped me. Talked some about the trails to start working on to get ready for harder features and those sorts of things. And now I'm going to begin in this video to ride the features that I was riding pretty easily before the back surgery and that I was even teaching on. Progression is Blood Rock. I'm starting up high and above the switchbacks. We used to just call Blood Rock the lower section, but the switchbacks have gotten kind of challenging, and so I'm going to ride the whole thing. But do this little sneak line here. I think if I come into it, it looks good. Yeah, right there. And then let's just let her go. I'm going this way. Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, Lon.
Yeah, no big deal. I'm gonna go straight. I'm going straight.
Hey, Lon.
Hey, what's up, fellas? And that is Blood Rock. All right, let's do it.
I'll pull the rear, bro.
Next in the progression is a full run down Kanuga at Rye Beham. Woo! Yeah. All right, we're heading down Corner Pocket. Corner Pocket. Got to get in a good gear. This one is so much fun because it's feels like you're on a cross-country trail for a while. We're going down Corner Pocket here, which is one of the easier chutes in on Peak 1 at Rye Beham. Last time I did it, I was not enough front brake, too much rear. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. And that was way better, way more controlled. Still not easy. What's up? All right, we're gonna go Corner Pocket to Side Pocket this time. We good? These are probably the two easiest trails on the Front Range right now, but it's always changing. That's a lot harder than I remembered it being. Got a lot of rain on it. Woo! Got a lot of rain on it, brought those roots out. All right, the next in progression is on Lightning. By the way, just to remind you, I didn't just come straight to Lightning. I've done 30 visits to the PT to strengthen my core since the beginning of the year. Done a ton of repeats on the fire road right next to Lightning, and done bump jumps and such off of rocks along the road, testing my back. And as far as progression of difficulty, that depends on the individual. You know, some people are way better at jumps and drops than they are tech trail. Some people are just good at jumps, not so good at drops, and all combinations in between. So all these middle features, it all kind of depends on the person. Cleared that one nicely, and that one was smooth as butter. And here's the box drop, so you can just see if you've never been to Oak Mountain. That's kind of an iconic drop straight ahead there. Everyone wants to be able to go off the box drop and go down Blood Rock. Those are the two most popular things for this park, for sure. All right, let's get her done. Let's get her done. Yeah! Almost 8 months since I've done that. No pain in the back. I credit to the good Lord, number one. EW Motion Therapy. Physical therapy, number two. And right there with that is my daughter, who's almost a doctor in PT. And then number three, having mountain bikes to be able to come out here and ride, and then the discipline to come out and ride almost every day. This one is the easiest tech feature for this last video. It is the stair steps on Johnson's, going down them. And if you've taken my class, I'll show you the race line where I basically do a double huck off of it. I won't be doing that today. I'm going to take the easiest line, which is the line that I usually teach in my class. And I'm feeling pretty confident about it because I don't have any knee pads on. Got a tattoo yesterday, my granddaughter, and I don't want the knee pad rubbing on the tattoo. All right, enough of that. Let's get it done. Stair steps on Johnson's right here. No problem. Worked up to it. Progression. And now let's head to the next feature. Guarantee those logs were slick. Tried to make sure I hit them at the right angle. Rained a lot out here. Normally this trail absorbs the water pretty quickly, but when you see standing puddles of water, you know it got a lot of rain out here. I haven't been on this trail in probably over a year. I'm anticipating rounding the corner and running in right into a down tree. These rocks there have always been a little slick in the wet. Not too bad, but enough to where you definitely don't want to make any sudden movements, and you want to anticipate the fact that your tires will give away any second. Definitely one of the slowest times I've ever been down this trail. That's all right. The whole point of this series is recovery, not racing. The thing about my particular injury is every time that front or rear wheel shifts on me without me knowing it, my core muscles have to protect my back, and I can tell they're doing a lot better than a few months ago because my back doesn't hurt when that happens nearly as much, which means all that PT is paying off, and all the riding. I've definitely done more riding than I have PT, and so I used to double that right there. That's a tiny little rock gap in the middle there, but that would definitely save me a lot of time for the race. Some things are low risk, high reward, and that would be one of them, doubling that little guy. This trail was first built, it was so smooth. I imagine some of the people who rode it when it was first built still have the KOMs on it or high up on the leaderboard, because it was just as smooth as can be. And now you can see smooth is not the word you would use for it. To be honest, the slower you ride this trail, the harder it makes it, which I'm making it hard on myself by riding it so slow. But again, still a little nervous about injury. And that putting the foot out there, that's night and day better than a month ago. I'm grateful for that. I wouldn't have been on this trail then for that very reason. So that's why we got the progression. Ready for it now. That bottom rock is very slick. I was anticipating my rear wheel or front wheel sliding on it, but it didn't. Yeah, I hit that one with more speed and it was definitely easier. This line has always changed. I'm riding it too slow, making it too hard on myself. That's all right. Homework, homework, homework. The main thing is no crashes, so that's good. We're not out of the woods yet. Always like that line better than the bottom line. It's a little sniper line. You got to be careful not to hit your knee on the rock on the left though. You got to be precise. All right, so there you go.